Cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Chat, are y'all enjoying this? I hope so. I hope so. Because we finna go ahead and get back into this Kantiana. I ain't finna hold y'all.
The energy was gone. Now they both talking about, I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back to no jumper. And so me and Adam talked about it. I said, Adam, I want you to remove Jhood and put him on another show.
Yeah.
Because if them two niggas come back after you remove him out that seat, they gonna look like some bigger bitches. And let me tell you what else can't happen. When they came back in that room, did you hear any more Wack slander?
No, it's not reaching. It's not reaching. No, it's not reaching at all. The facts of the case is Munchie B wasn't there. It was two other bloods in the room while Bosco got abused, but Munchie B wasn't one of them. No. This is not a reach. I just don't select my politics. No, Munchie B sat on no jumper and regurgitated a lie that Wack told about Bosco hitting me with a three-piece. That never happened. Despite the fact that it's on camera, that Bosco got victimized. That happened. Now we have Wack lying about a fight that happened between Spoety Face and Jhood, despite the fact that we see a goose egg on Jhood's head. You tell me where it's different at. Since Money 1272, I would love for you to tell me what makes those two situations different. I would love for you to tell me what makes those two situations different. But let's stay on topic until Money, whatever, 12612 can tell me what exactly makes these two exactly duplicate situations different.
None. So that means minus Jhood in the room, I don't care what platform you go to, if you go to pumping that shit.
The difference between me is I don't select my politics. Even when I'm wrong, y'all hear me come on this and be like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have did that. I should have handled it better. Y'all seen the interview with Spider-Loc? I took all the accountability. It take all the accountability. I have no problem saying where I'm wrong. Y'all just seen the whole interview on Spider-Loc when I was like, damn, I shouldn't have came into the YouTube space tripping on niggas on public. I should have just tripped behind closed doors. I shouldn't have been trying to fight nobody out loud. That's accountability. I don't select my politics. I pick them all. I don't select my fades. I pick them all. I don't select my problems. I pick them all. You feel me? All of them. All of them. You feel me? So,
Shit you were saying about Wack, you gonna look like a bigger bitch because when it was time to stand on it, you didn't.
What? See, but here go the thing. My man Money goes, he wasn't there, bro, but his homie Wack doing snitching on many occasions. That's not what we talking about. I didn't say nothing about nobody snitching. I said when somebody's telling a story that they weren't there for and they homie got beat up and they talk about their homie not getting beat up, what's the difference? You made it about snitching. I didn't say nothing about snitching at all. I said, what's the difference in these two situations? I didn't mention nobody telling at all. I've never insinuated Munchie B to be a snitch. I don't think that Munchie B is a snitch at all. But I think that Munchie B is a liar, a dirty politicker, and a selective politicker for sure. For sure. But he ain't no snitch. He ain't no snitch at all. But on the back end, who's surprised that the nigga from Inglewood wants to dirty politic the nigga from the Crenshaw district? The nigga from Inglewood who's so gang banged out that he won't go to Marathon Burger wants to politic the nigga from the Crenshaw district. Not shocking. That's not the most shocking thing that I've heard today. I also seen a kangaroo do backflips riding a leprechaun. That was shocking.
What did you feel about what Ann had to say about you?
What did he have to say about me?
Well, when
about the police report?
Correct.
Me reading the police report? You really want me to do that to him? Okay, let's break it down. Let me tell you the funniest part about it.
We talking police-ish. Wasn't the Rolling 60s going through a national televised RICO? And Munchie B kept trying to say, oh, he's a gangbanger. He's from this. He's from that. He's from that. That's not. Oh, okay. Because I don't gangbang. I've never gone onto the internet and said that I even know what a gangbanger is. I don't know any gang members. I think that some people like the color red. Some people like the color blue. Some people like the color orange. Some niggas like different hats. That's their business. But am I tripping? Or did Munchie B go on no jumper and try to tie me to a fraternity in the organization that was going through a federal RICO at the time? Did that happen? I think it did. That's, okay. On multiple occasions, right? That's, not knowing what I got going on, not knowing if I'm on probation, not knowing if I'm on parole, not knowing what I got going on legally, not knowing if my family members that's on that paperwork are tied to me in any type of way. My actual blood family members that are on that big U paperwork, Rico, my actual blood family members that are on there, yeah. Okay. I don't know none of that, bro. I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, stop believing in these. My man Money 1272. Hear it from your favorite non-affiliate. Hear it from your favorite non-affiliate. Stop believing in YouTube LA gangbangers. Stop believing in them, bro. Stop believing in them. Don't believe in them. You know who you should believe in? The ones not on YouTube. Those are the ones we got to believe in. Because all the real ninjas either dead or in jail. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
See,
don't believe in them, bro. Don't even believe in me. I could be AI. I might not even be real. Don't believe in me.
Well, this is where I be taking your points. Because I be thinking you're a researcher. He's mad that I read the motherfucking police report, right? Mm-hmm. But you talking me through the phone of the niggas that released the police report. Alex Alonso and Munchie B is the ones put the police report out.
Alex Alonso.
So without them putting it out, I can't do what?
Read it.
And read it, yeah.
And then the bozo says, and he's reading a bunch of false statements, and then comes out, and you know better than this, and puts himself at the fucking murder scene, timestamps it, put his homie there at a certain time, and says they were in the Rumble, but I was in the store. Nigga, you don't get these details. Y'all didn't catch this shit?
Well, he just said something happened when I was there.
He said, I got there at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
what did he just do? Put himself where? Because as of now, they say it's a video. We don't know if this video been tainted. Yeah. We don't know if this video is a video from the day before. This how we play it fucking with court. But now it don't matter because guess what he just did? He put himself at the crime scene.
But you don't think he had like these conversations with his counsel?
Hell no, nigga. You know how many cases I didn't fought?
When you have a lawyer, you're not supposed to.
You don't, hey, bro.
Shit.
Do you know the only thing I say in court? Not guilty. That's it.
Supposed to say
but all the
Wack is a liar. We have footage of him being in a case with Keefe D in Vegas, where he actually has a warrant out for his arrest currently for lying to the judge, and he said a bunch of things he shouldn't have said. Go stir that food. He said a bunch of things he shouldn't have said, but that doesn't take away from the fact that when Young and Hefe called, he did place himself at the scene of a murder. He did place himself at a scene of underlying murder.
Time that Ant's done, why would he be doing? He seemed pretty confident, and that's why he was speaking. So,
listen,
like, you know,
that's
freely.
what we all scratching our head about. And then he started telling on his homies. They was there at 6 o'clock. They were rumbling. You don't give listen, bro. You do not give these details up under any circumstances. That is, so he's telling me I'm reading.
On camera though. That's all on camera.
Bro, I wouldn't give a fuck. OJ, they found a glove in OJ house, nigga. Guess what? Somewhere in there, your legal found a way to get out of it.
You don't want to help them in any type of way.
You do not help them. Bro, the fact that they had to prove that's Ant on camera. They got to prove that. We got to.
Now, let's only stick with the facts. We're not going to go into an emotional outburst. I've already got my emotions out. I said what I had to say. I was passionate about it, but that's only something that has to do with myself. When speaking on someone else, we'll just look at the situation in a very non-biased situation. The only thing that I can say, the two things where I can say Young Ant made the biggest mistake, number one, you tied yourself to the scene of the crime. Number two, you admitted to knowing what was going on at the crime. That's ugly. That's UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. It's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly. But that is also why they tell you do not talk about your case. And we cannot continue to blame Adam 22 in the No Jumper podcast for grown men calling into that platform to express their grievances with other grown men and or talk about their situations that they have put themselves in that, you know, can create a flu, flam, a skulldug, and or a larceny. I get that a lot of people will say, oh, well, Adam shouldn't have let him call, and Adam, blah, blah, blah. Adam is not Young Ant's friend. He is his boss. What is Adam's job? To create content. Listen to what I said. Adam 22 is not Young Ant Hefe's friend. He is his boss. Adam 22 runs a business where they create content. You cannot expect your boss who makes content about his wife, listen to what I just said. You cannot expect your boss who makes content about other men laying with his wife to absolve you from being a part of the content. That's it and that's all. So the whole concept, oh, well, Adam, I don't hear that and I don't see that because Adam makes videos and content about other men laying with the woman he chose to love and value under God. Yup. What you saying is let your place of business turn into a jungle and don't stop it when your name is all over it. If I so choose to do that with my business, yes. Yes. Respect the informant, which we don't respect as an informant. But yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Should Adam 22 allow his business to turn into a circus in a jungle? That's his business. You know why I don't blame Adam? Because guess what? It's not like he in a zoo. You know the difference between no jumper and the zoo? In the zoo, they take animals out the wild and they force them to be there. You ain't got to force nobody to be at no jumper. Them niggas come on their own. What's the difference between no jumper and the zoo? At least that gorilla got snatched out the jungle. He ain't had no choice. He got hit with the tranquilizer. They brought him to the zoo. Them niggas had no jumper. They begged to go over there. So how you mad at niggas for begging to be in a place that they know is a jungle? Come on, my dude. Nah, but see, here go the thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're going to put you in timeout since you don't know how to act. We're going to just put you in timeout. Now, look, now you can sit your emotional ass in timeout. But you know what I realized too? Don't nobody got accountability out here. Accountability is lacking. Everybody got an excuse on why it's somebody else's fault for these grown-ass men over 30 making bad decisions daily. Everybody has an excuse on why it's someone else's fault for a grown man to wake up of sound mind, body, and spirit, to get up and make a conscious decision to drive over an hour to Burbank. Jay, how many B's is that? One.
Prove that this footage ain't been altered. See, this is what you got your PIs for. It don't matter now because nigga put himself at the scene. And I'm sitting there saying, bro, this no jumper shit.
We gonna call you J7 because that's way too many B's. My nigga JB7
has an effect on people that's crazy.
And do you put any blame on it?
And you know what? And you know who I do blame? Before I blame Adam, I blame you motherfuckers in the chat. Before I blame Adam 22, who told us who he was, who told us he didn't believe in God, who told us that he had let his wife go smack another dude for some chili and then go make content about it, who told us the only thing he holds sacred is his daughter, which is not a bad thing to hold sacred. Shout out to him for being a good dad. I blame all you ninjas in the chat who made excuses for these grown men. But what about? I blame all you but what about ninjas. Before I blame Adam, I blame every individual in the chat, like Respect the Informant, who helped a grown man and encouraged a grown man to make a bad decision. Whatever that noise is, it needs to stop.
Adam, for
cut off all those alarms.
him like putting such a forthright question at him.
Because Adam,
as a homie.
Now listen,
that's his homie.
Wack could be a bitch ass nigga if I asked him what Adam asked him.
Yeah.
Because I know better.
But he prefaced it with, if this is too far, don't answer. And I feel like he could have
that question.
Yeah.
Then it's I wouldn't say it.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't give a fuck. If I ask it or Creep ask some shit like that, or Jhood, I'm gonna be like, nigga, what's wrong with you? You ain't supposed to do that.
That's not true.
Y'all trying to get the content. It's hey, whoop de whoop. He's supposed to be like, remember Adam said, if it's not going too far, you supposed to know this nigga finna go too far.
Exactly, to even have a preface.
What he was alluding to is that all of the misinformation and all of the convo.
But then see, here's the thing too. At what point do you know you called into no jumper? They gonna ask you questions about the case. Who is shocked? Who is shocked? Who is shocked? Who is shocked? Who is shocked that when you call into no jumper from jail, they're gonna want to talk to you about why you're in jail? Well, Adam should not have to ask him that because what? Because what? Because Adam's supposed to respect young guy Hefe more than he respect his own wife? Why y'all think that? Nah, man, y'all over here living in fantasy, bro. Y'all not living in grown-up life. Y'all not living in reality. If a ninja across his wife, I never expect him to be loyal to me. Look what he did to her. If a ninja across his wife, I never expect his loyalty. Should I be surprised if I kind of get it about him returning my lighter? He don't got nothing for nobody. If you don't got nothing for the woman you laid down with, that gave you a baby, that put her life on the line to give you another version of you, I have no chance. And every grown man who can't understand that, who don't see that, who don't want to respect that, who don't got no bearings in that, bro, you're just delusional. What, daddy wasn't there to take you to the fair? You got daddy issues? You need love from another nigga? Come on, fool. Let's call it real. What, you need love from another nigga? Y'all so tied up in making love to this man? Y'all so caught up in needing being validation from this man? What, your daddy didn't tell you he loved you enough? You buying for this man's attention? And then you mad at him for treating you exactly how he said he was gonna treat you? Oh yeah, you niggas is crazy, bro. You niggas is crazy. It's no accountability here. It's none. Nobody wants to be accountable. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's issue. It's always the reason why somebody else is to blame for a bad decision made by an individual. Man, come on, fool. These are the same kids who, when they got in trouble at school, mama come up there, it's not my baby. It's not my baby. It's everybody's fault but your babies. Remember when we was kids and the kid would bother you, and then you would whoop him in class, and then his mama come up there acting like you the problem, she tripping, but he really did it? But he did it? My baby didn't do it. My baby. Y'all niggas is too busy being mama's babies, bro. Straight up. Y'all niggas is too busy being mama's babies, daddy's maybes. And maybe if y'all wasn't daddy's maybes, y'all wouldn't be looking for so much attention from this grown man. Let's keep going.
Listen to what you're saying. Did you read the report?
Yes.
Okay, in the report.
I pray that young guy Hefe receives his liberation. I pray to God that young guy Hefe receives his liberation. You feel me? But you calling in no jumper discussing your case is probably not the best thing for you to do on a Tuesday. It just probably wasn't. You want to call, say hi, say what's up to the homies, all that. That's cool. You didn't have to talk about your case.
It says, I identified a guy that I know to be Ant from A-Trade Gangster. This is what the report's saying. It was at this time. These other group of guys was over here doing all this shit, right? Ant saying the police is lying. But then comes on No Jumper and verifies exactly what the police is saying. So when he says, I identified on film a guy known to be Ant, Ant comes on No Jumper and says, I got there at 9 o'clock. Nigga, what?
I think he's denying that he struck the person because that's what it said, and him taking the backpack.
It don't matter what you denying. Why did you admit to being there? So yeah, I am emotional behind it, man. I hate to see my homies throw their life away over stupidity. Yup, I'm irritated. I'm upset. 15,000 on my head and a net. Yeah, bro, you know what? I am upset. I am emotional because I'm tired of watching black dudes throw their head away. You feel me? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of niggas like G-Baby 690 who can't count, talk about it's only 100 people in the chat when it's clearly 188. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. We got to do better. We are examples. We black men. We the leaders of the world. We black men. People look at us, they watch us, for better or for worse, they watch us. And all we do is give them BS on no jumper, bro. And I'm a part of the problem, so now I'm trying to be a part of the solution. I take my accountability. I done gave y'all some BS too. That's why I'm so passionate about not giving y'all no more. You right. You 100% right. Rich Trapper, you done been a part of the BS too. Yup. Right upside my head. I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. I'm a goofy. I'm a lame. I'm a cornball. Gotta do better. Can't stop being goofy, lame, cornball until you admit that you was being one. Yup. It's frustrating. To continue to watch niggas who got daughters throwing their lives away, who got mamas throwing their lives away. Stupid shit, fool. Stupid shit. We got to do better. Why am I so passionate? Because this directly affect my community. We shouldn't have almighty suspect in jail for pepper spraying his woman. We shouldn't have all my Hefe calling in, you know what I'm saying, trying to defend his honor because y'all lying about him on the internet. We shouldn't have Spoety Face and Jhood fighting on camera, and now it's to a situation where Spoety Face could have been taken away from his baby. He just got out of jail. Jhood could be thrown back in jail. He just got out of jail. Like, this is dumb. We got to do better. We got to figure out better. We got to change the way we think. We got to change the way we speak. We got to change the ideas that become words that become actions. Fool.
Got the card.
Straight up. So yep, I'm emotional. I don't give a damn. Somebody got to be emotional about it. Otherwise, we're gonna continue to run in this same stupid circle. And pay attention to how many people in the chat let the content play. You should just let them. Look at how many niggas are so focused on your demise, fool. People is focused on your demise. So many people gonna watch this. You talking too much. You blah, 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 because they don't want to hear a message. All they want is drama and destruction. They want to see you destroy what you built. They want to see your black skin in a box.
I think that's what he was telling a different account. Yeah.
Stop encouraging people who want to see your black skin in a box, bro. Stop doing it for the comments. They don't care about you. They care about letting the content play because they at work moving boxes and doing whatever they got to do, trying to get through their shift to go home to their family. You want to tell me let the content play to watch another nigga throw away his whole life so he can never go home to his family to pass your day at work so you can go home and provide for yours. That's the kind of spaces that we in. It's sick.
Moose, if you can't prove I'm there, you can't say I did what.
No,
that's all
anything.
Yeah.
So now you didn't gave them some leeway.
It just doesn't help the case.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that.
So what
for
I'm
sure.
saying is, you're mad at me for reading something, which this is what we do to see if a nigga telling or not. We're gonna read, but you talking through the phone of the niggas that released the report for me to read. And then you said, and the nigga saying, I got a public defender. Did y'all catch this one?
Yeah.
These niggas just slowing their head. He said, I got a public.
I will say this to my valuable fans. I do apologize for my rant. I do apologize for all the yapping and all that kind of stuff because technically this ain't what y'all came to the thing for. But on the back end, God sent you here because maybe you needed to hear this message, fool. Straight up.
Defender. So my team, they're going to go to your court date, and the court date is going to tell us who's representing you.
Yeah.
He's going to tell us, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says, nigga, I got a paid attorney. Woo, woo, woo. And then later on says, yeah, man, when I first went to court, my public defender came to see me and said, I don't know why you in here. You didn't remember that part?
Yeah, then he wanted
To be fair, he could have got an attorney after.
My point.
But
so
when
why
you
am I dumb?
When you reported it, it was true, and then he got counseled.
Why am I dumb for reading you in there with a public defender? See, if Wack go to jail today, 2 motherfuckers getting called. Bail bondsman and an attorney.
That's not true because you owe your attorney money right now. Your lawyer is currently suing you because you owe him money. So that's not true.
I'm never walking in a damn court date with no public defender. I've been like that since I've been 12 years. I ain't never had a public defender. Ever.
Got to keep it money, honey.
Ever. So what I'm telling you is, what do you mean Wack don't know what he talking about when you just said when you went to court the first time, your public defender said, I don't know why you're here. All we pulling is your last court date. Now, if you have went and acquired an attorney since then, cool. But don't say I'm a dumbass for saying he got a public defender when you've already attended the only court date with a public.
I don't think people think you're dumb, but what
y'all think they do.
I think I'm dumb.
I think it's a lot of youngsters out here that, how old are you? How old are you, bro?
32.
He 32.
You think Wack's dumb, or we know that this man cannot think his way out of a wet paper bag, even if he had a pair of safety scissors. Wack the type of nigga that only eat left-handed grapes. So we got to pay attention to niggas who only use left-handed grapes. You feel me? You only eat left-handed grapes. All I'm saying is, right, he was 12 with a paid lawyer, but your mama and your daddy was both dope fiends, and you went to jail for pow-powing a ninja who disrespected your dope fiend mama with a BB gun. Anyway, I digress. We can't trust a ninja who can't think his way out of a wet paper bag that only eat left-handed grapes. You feel me?
Yeah.
I've been home 27 years.
Yeah.
So that means nephew was like 5 years old.
And that's another thing too, real quick. Miss Pretty never played. I know these niggas. Bro, I went to this nigga young and daughter birthday party, fool. It was so much love in that room. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Man, that nigga has so much love for his daughter and his mom and his BM. And man, it was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. So it's sad. It is sad. It is sad, fool. It is sad to see young Ant in there, man. That was beautiful, bro. The way that man interacted with his family, man, it was beautiful. Young Ant he a good dad. He a real good dad. I seen him with my own eyes. I was at the birthday party. You can't fake that kind of love. It don't got nothing to do with toy. It was a gang of gifts. Don't get it twisted. All the material was there. But they was giving something that money couldn't buy. It was love in the room. It was love in that space. No matter what that family got going on, that's their business. I ain't gonna speak on it because I don't know. But at that moment, at that birthday party, nigga, It was all love. It was all so much love in the room. It's sad, fool.
When I got out the penitentiary.
And this nigga Wack keep talking about like he just got out, nigga. He been home 27 years, fool. Get the fuck out of here.
He was a year to being born when I went to the penitentiary. But if you look at him, he's a grown-ass man, right?
Young man,
so
man.
if he starts saying, whack don't, and I'm looking at him, I'm going to say, bro, you wasn't even around to even talk to me about this shit. It don't add up to people his age. And like, what does he mean? What I mean was, when I paroled, the man was 5. That mean I already been through some shit, right?
For a long time.
So I'm not going, you can't come tell me about no fucking street shit because I come from an era, my nigga, that you wasn't even part of. He wasn't even born when I went to the penitentiary.
No, understandable.
When you born in 94?
93.
93, you born a year before my son born.
When I first met Ant in person, it was with you. You feel me?
That's a fact.
You brought him onto the Adam and Wack
I'm
show.
the first one brought him to this building.
And you know, that was my intro to him. It seemed like y'all had a decent rapport at
all
the
I'm
time.
doing, listen, my whole movement, when it comes to the streets, be to the kids, bro. On some real shit. You'll never hear a kid saying, flock the ball. Tell him to tell his daddy to tell you how he met me. What you doing on the block? You shouldn't be over here. Go home. You're going to get in trouble. Flock the ball was mad at his daddy because he was out his life 7, 8 years. You know why his daddy was out his life 7, 8 years?
He was locked up.
He didn't listen to me. He didn't say, Wack, I remember you tried.
So you the reason why Flock the Ball daddy got locked up? You saying that you the reason why Flock the Ball daddy got locked up? Interesting.
To run me in the house. Wasn't about no music shit. They'd tell you, I ain't never supervised a nigga getting put on, a nigga getting put off. None of that.
Because you ain't a joint like that. It's not because you're such a good person, you're so smart, nigga. You're not welcome. It's a difference between not being around because you're smart enough to not be around, and you know, whatever. Nigga, you wasn't allowed to be around.
So when I see shit happening, remember, these dudes glorify drinking lean. Let's be real. I know this y'all homeboy, but it's cool. Drinking lean, right?
Which is super cool.
Right?
I mean,
which
it's
is
kinda,
not.
It's kind of cool.
It's not.
I know.
Kids.
It's not for kids.
Okay.
For people who are
Outside,
legal adults.
Outside in the hood, on the block. It's what they say. Wack, you don't be outside in the community.
My nigga, we don't want to hear you talk about the community you can't go to.
You don't be outside on the block. You don't, and I'm like, yeah, you right. So kids, this what happened when you outside on the block. Let's say Ant is innocent. But because he chose to go to the block to get the...
My nigga WACK100 is batteries, bro. He just not included. He batteries. Just not included. He just wants to be.
Toilet paper, what happened?
It puts him in a...
So when I'm telling them, my whole thing is, they screaming, Wack, you ain't outside in the hood on the block. Well, Wack been home 27 years, very successful. You just come home a couple years ago, you fight the motherfucking life sentence because you wanted to go outside on the block.
I mean,
so it ain't an attack on him. It's me using him as an example to the youth on what not to do.
Because you would look lame as hell if you was your age, as successful as you are, posting up on the block every day.
I mean, bro, he looked lame as hell. Nigga, he 35.
Well, and here's the thing. At a certain okay,
you're
so
35 years old.
At a certain point, I know that you and Ann have had like somewhat tumultuous relationships. At certain times, you're on accordance. Sometimes it seems like you're not getting along that good.
Nah, bro, at the end of the day, dude doesn't understand Clubhouse. He thinks whatever niggas say on Clubhouse, I'm directing them. Man, that shit run 24/7.
Bro, what are you talking about?
7 days a week. I done built some shit bigger than me.
Right.
I ain't been on that motherfucker all day today. That shit been open all day, ain't gonna shut down.
What we saying is not Adam saying it. I get that.
So with people, exactly what you saying, he's saying Adam is
right? I get that.
So he got all man, people telling me they only say that probably was Rockstar or some shit, because you told them to say it. Nah, nigga, that wasn't me. I don't even know what the fuck they talking about. But when I read it, I told him, I said, you shouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? On some street shit. I'm telling you. Maybe didn't like that. But my whole thing is, don't get mad at me. That's why I be looking at y'all crazy. Hold on, Ant. You be preaching outside on the block in the community. Y'all say, do Wack be in the ghetto? Fuck no. If I gotta go, I'll go. I can go where any ghetto I want to go to.
For sure.
Right? Fuck no. Is that my place of preference? Hell no.
I
think it's
go
filthy.
to Italy.
I don't want to fuck with none of this shit. My kids ain't never had a sidewalk in front of their house. This a fact. Ain't no curb. They don't even know what that is in front of their house. So no.
Like, that's because you live in an underdeveloped city. Okay, so real quick, like Wack is so proud of his 24 hours party line. Real quick, Wack loves to throw this narrative. My kids don't even know what a sidewalk look like. My kids ain't never seen a sidewalk. My kids ain't never blah, blah, blah. Don't know what a sidewalk. Blah. That's because you live in an underdeveloped city where they don't have even actual sewer systems throughout the entire city. There's no drainage system through the entire city of Palmdale. And at certain times when it rains, the city floods. So you live in an underdeveloped city that's so underdeveloped that they don't even have a running sewer system and they don't have adequate power because when it rains, not only does it flood, the power goes out. So, you feel me? That's that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm not getting out, going to hang in the ghetto.
As you
what?
should. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, since you
out.
use it against me, I'm telling the kids, this is what you get when you outside in the community on the block.
And I understand you like trying to lead by example.
What's
and
wrong
show
with
that there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm curious about is, a lot of people seem to feel like you've been like the energy that you're expressing towards anti-incarceration is.
I never said nothing about his incarceration. I'm talking about how he got incarcerated. It's a difference.
Okay.
In the
How
situation that
he
he
got
was in.
incarcerated. You can't say, Wack, you not a real member. He said it again. This dumbass nigga comes on no jumper. Nigga, I'm a real official member. Motherfucker, you. Are you okay right now? Nigga, do you not? I guarantee you this. You want to make a bet? Everything he said on that thing is going to be in his transcripts. You want to bet?
Oh, I'm not going to bet that.
I
Okay.
hope not. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I'm telling the kids, you don't have to get high, use drugs, be a part of a gang, or be outside on the block to be successful. They say, Wack, you ain't. Yeah, you right, I'm not. Cool.
That's not what you're, valuing in
I
life.
did that already. And what's crazy is I did it and figured it out. By the time I was 22, I figured it out. Everybody that stays on this road dies, life in jail, in a wheelchair, some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
I was an intelligent kid, a magnet school kid. I was a kid that got skipped grades. I just had to go home to the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have had a different environment, I would have been.
You can't tell me that this nigga was in anybody's magnet class. I'm gonna give him 2 more minutes to tell these lies, but now we just getting out of control. Wack in a magnet class? Nigga, just because you was in class playing with refrigerator magnets don't make you in a magnet class. It's 2 totally different things. It's 2 totally different things. It's 2 totally different things. You mean to tell me that you was in class playing with magnets from the refrigerator, the little letters? Remember when we was kids, we had the letter magnets? You was playing with them in class and you thought that you was in a magnet program? That's not the same
a
thing.
different life.
To be fair, in like the Pomona education, they start teaching like arithmetic.
I'm not from
in 10th grade.
Pomona. I'm from Pacoima. Like,
I mean,
different.
Pomona, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so what I'm saying is simple. They are promoting the block. I'm anti-block. I don't want the kids on the block. You ain't never heard me promoting go gang bang, go do this, go do that, go do this. My homeboys came.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that is a good point. Nigga, Los Padrinos, the youth authority, don't got no magnet school. You tell all these stories about being in the juvenile system. When the hell was you in school? What? Rich Rabbit, how the hell has Wack says he spent so much time in the youth penitentiary system, youth juvenile system, YA, Los Padrinos? I done been through the halls. I'm a YA, baby. I did this. I went from the youth system directly to the penitentiary, is his words. From the youth system directly to the penitentiary. They took him from the youth jail to the penitentiary to the grown-up jail. Nigga, when the was you in school? Let alone in class playing with magnets. Talking about you in a magnet class. You're done. You're done. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. Next subject. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. We are done here because it ain't no way. It ain't no way. I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm WACK100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and WACK100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's outside, niggas.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.